Hello, hello, hello.
Hey bitches, we're back.
Hey.
I'm excited.
I am. I'm excited too. There's just been so much going on, and like between her being sick, my kids being sick,
My husband being sick,
working, it's been wild. So we haven't had a lot of time to actually get together because for some reason everybody keeps getting sick. And once we plan it, it's like, another one gets sick. It's like running through the house. But we made it. We made it to Christmas.
Christmas Eve.
Yay. So, damn.
Ooh, let's talk about the Get Lit book fair.
You know what?
This is just like a catch-up episode for right now.
It's a catch-up episode with one Christmas email because we need to release that one before Christmas. Okay. But, y'all, we went to the...
So we went
You know
to
what?
the...
I have my shit.
I didn't bring mine.
I did. Go ahead.
Okay. So we went to the Get Lit book fair, right? And Rosie's sister, she was walking around or whatever, and she noticed like a booth at the back. So she went to go look at it, and she said that some guy randomly like gave her an envelope with like 2 or 3 tarot cards in it, right? So we're like, bitch, open it. So she opened it, and when she opened it, we're like, oh hell no, let's go see why he gave it to you. So we went and we, told him or whatever. And he gave me a rose. Like, he picked it out himself. We didn't pick ours out. He picked it out. He was like, okay, well, here's yours and here's yours.
This is mine.
Mine's, I didn't bring it. But me and Rosie were like, we're not going to open it.
Yeah.
There was a tarot reading lady inside the book fair.
We made my sister do it first.
She went, and everything she was telling her was like, bam, bam, lining up with the other tarot cards, right?
Yeah.
And then Rosie was like, fuck it, I'll do it. And what did she tell you?
She said, because she was like, do you have a question that you want to ask? Or like, I was like, fuck no. Cause like, I was like, I'm not going to give you anything to like go off of.
Yeah.
Right. So I was like,
open.
Open, like whatever. And she was like, okay. Girl, my cards were like falling out like fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, okay. Cause with my sister, it took her a couple times before like they would start falling.
She shuffled for quite a minute.
And then with mine were a little faster. And so I was like, what the fuck? Y'all tell me why I got the devil card. Okay.
She was the only one who got the fucking devil card. Sorry.
And I was like,
it had to be her.
It had to be me. Anyway, but basically, she like, at first she like pulled my cards and it was like, these first sets are who you are. And she's like, you're very temperamental. You're very stubborn. She's
you have
like,
no patience.
I don't have patience. She's like, when you want something, you want it fast. You want it done then. Like you don't have the patience to wait for the blessings to come.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, unfortunately, you have to wait. And I was like,
she has to learn patience, y'all.
And like, Laura and my sister were like looking at me like this, and they were like, and I was like,
yeah,
okay.
Everything she was saying was like
on point. Yeah. And then she's like, how'd she say? She was like, you currently started like this new adventure.
Like a new journey type shit.
And I was like, okay. Cause like, I didn't tell her I just started a job or like nothing. She knew nothing about me. And she was like, you just started this new like journey, this new adventure. She's like, whether it be like career or relationship wise. And I'm like,
I was like, well, my whole face was like this. Like,
yeah,
damn,
I was like, okay. She's like, you're the type of person that needs to be in a leadership position, but you're currently not in that.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, but you want to be. She's like, you want to be able to like do your own thing and like shit like that, right?
But she also said you might not feel the support you need.
And she's like, and you might not feel the support that you need. And I'm like, just looking at this lady, and I'm like,
I see you side-eyeing me.
I was like, what the fuck? And like, she was just spot on everything. And she's like, you have this temptation, whether it's like, in a relationship or like this temptation to do something career wise. She's like, it could be either or, right? And I was like, well, I'm already married, so I'm like, it has to be career wise, and it was.
Yeah.
You know, because I've been thinking about going back to school and like things like that. She's like, once you stop questioning things, she's like, everything's going to line up
and fall into
place. And she's like, you're on this journey to like, she's like, you're on this pathway to where the ending is going to be filled with happiness and abundance, and you're going to feel fulfilled in life and like just all these things. And I'm like looking at her, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? She brought my teacher up without even knowing.
Oh, the mentor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she's like, there's somebody that you've recently met who's, you know, she's really good for you. You know, you're questioning all these things. She's like, but once you start this new journey, she's like, she's going to be the one that leads you. She's going to be the one that's going to support you and help you get through this. Mentor. Like a mentor. And I'm like, it's my teacher. Mm-hmm. Right? And I'm like, what the fuck? So guess what I did, y'all?
No, don't speak it yet.
Okay, never mind. But coming soon.
Coming soon.
You
need to tell mine because mine was
look
crazy.
At my cup.
Lovely.
It says, may your coffee be stronger than your students' attitudes.
Yeah, and then I decided, fuck it. Let me get my cards
like
ready.
Rosie's was spot on. Reba's was spot on.
I feel like I was attacked.
I don't know why I laughed like that. Jesus.
I feel like I was attacked because I was also open to whatever she wanted to say. And mine was basically input if I'm missing something. Mine was basically saying I'm a person who holds a lot of grudges. That I'm not able to heal unless I let go of the past. This whole time she was telling me this, Rosie was like that SpongeBob shit. Right? So she was like, you have a lot of grudges in the past. You are a person that is very resentful. You want justice and you're not going to get...
You won't be satisfied until you feel like justice was served.
Mine was just, why am I'm so angry all the time?
Yeah. And it was so funny because when she pulled her cards, because she always does like the first like set. Mm-hmm. And the first set's always like who you are as a person. And then the second set is like your struggles in life currently. And then the last set is like where
me as a person,
you end up.
I can be a nice person. I am humble, but I have that one, I have a lot of anger issues.
Yes. Like she was spot on everything, y'all.
And guys, and then that fucking heart with the 3 swords came in. The heartbroken tarot card.
Yeah.
And this is the lady. She was pulling it out. It came out. She goes,
And then Laura was like, so you're not going to tell me what that means?
I was like, I see your face. What does this mean? Because in my head, I was like, either my husband's going to break up with me, some shit's going to happen. And then she explained it. She was like, you're going to have to get heartbroken first before you can heal within yourself.
Yeah.
And yeah. I feel like everything she said
is lining up.
Like I've let a lot of grudges go.
I'm so proud of her.
Thank you. I'm trying, and you know what? Letting them go actually feels better.
Yes.
I feel more free. I'm actually a little bit more happier.
Yes.
And then I feel like 2026, I want everything on a clean slate.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on that happened 2025 and all these past years, I'm not bringing that shit into 2026.
Yeah. And it's so crazy because like everything that she's told me, that she's told my sister, that she's told you,
it's happening.
Like we forgot about it. Like we were on that shit for like a whole week, just like thinking about it. And then like life got busy. So, kind of like nos pasó, but then like there's little things that are happening and we're
reflecting back to it.
And we're like, oh my God, this is what she was talking about. And it was so fucking crazy.
And she did say everything everything she was saying was going to happen before 2026 was going to come around.
Yeah.
And it's true because
it is.
I'm letting grudges go. You're starting a new journey. Your sister's healing herself.
Yeah. Like it's
like happening.
It's crazy.
Before 2026.
It's crazy. And then so we didn't open our cards, right? We did the tarot reading first.
And we were shocked. Yeah.
And we were shocked because the cards that are in here are the same cards. Not all of them, but like the major cards that were pulled.
Yeah.
And then there's a little note, and the note coincides with what was said. So this is mine.
I didn't bring... Damn, you should have told me to bring mine.
I forgot. So these are my cards. Don't ask me what they are, because I don't know what this one is. So I got that one. I got the Page of Pentacles. And then I got the Hermit. So when this one popped up...
that one too.
And when this one popped up, she was telling me, she was like, you're not the type of person that likes to just sit still. Like, she's like, you like to be out and about and like on the go. Like, you constantly need to be doing something. And that is me. I'm not a homebody. I want to go out. I want to do stuff. And she was like,
but the Hermit came out for me. But for me, she said, I'm the type that likes to stay home. Yeah. But I need to start being able to branch out and meet new people and bring, I was like, damn.
It was crazy. Yeah. She's like, for me, she was like, you need to step back. And she's like, you
stop
need to
going out.
Not necessarily that, but she was like, you need to step back away from certain people and certain things in life. And you need to stay home and like heal yourself and get over like everything that's happened like this past year. Cause we've had a lot of crazy shit happen. And we're like,
slowly healing ourselves.
Yeah. And honestly, like,
it feels good.
Like, so much has happened. And I've had so many questions about like why certain situations have happened. Because there's no, for me, I like closure. And there is no closure. But I'm genuinely in a place, it took me all fucking year. But I'm genuinely in a place to where I'm happy. Like, I'm not filled with drama. I'm genuinely like, I'm happy. My relationship is good with my husband. My kids are happy. Like, I have this great job that I did not think I was going to like, but I absolutely love. Mm-hmm. Even though I get my ass fucked up like
on a
constant, right? Because one of my kids has been snatching my ass up like this whole past week.
We're going to post pictures of her hair.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's like, regardless of like all of that, like I'm genuinely in a good place. And I feel like I needed to step away
from certain people
and certain things that were going on in my life. And I needed to reflect and like look back and be like, okay, like this wasn't, you weren't your best version of yourself. And like, I'm at the point to where like, I'm letting things go. I'm no longer angry. I'm no longer holding grudges. Like, I genuinely don't give a fuck anymore. And I'm just like letting it be.
Same.
And I'm like, it
feels good.
Yeah. Like, there's just like this weight lifted off of me. And I just feel genuinely happy with my life.
And I think for me, I'm doing the same thing. Like I said, letting grudges go. Just like the people who did me wrong are getting their justice. It might not be like, oh yeah, it's getting their justice like little by little. And I'm seeing it happen. And for the heartbroken card, a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah.
My feelings are hurt, but you know what? Like she said, I have to get my heart broke. I have to, in order for me to heal, this is what was supposed to happen, and it happened.
So this is, remember, we didn't read these.
We read this after.
We read these after our reading. So this one's mine. And it was so fucking crazy. So listen to this shit.
Go.
It says, the Hermit, 4 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. A quiet period may actually strengthen your foundations. The Hermit seeks solitude and insight. The 4 of Wands marks home, stability, or celebration. And the Page of Pentacles brings a modest new effort or journey. Taking time to learn and reflect now supports a happier, more grounded future.
And we're gonna take a picture of our tarot cards in our little script, and we'll put it on our Instagram,
and
so you guys can see.
Like it was crazy. Like,
I feel like
genuinely, I'm usually scared because like we grow up
saying
like that it's bad, and like Like, you don't fuck with shit like that and, like, things like that. So we've never done it. We've always been scared.
This is our first time.
But genuinely, I think that was something that we needed to do to end the year.
We needed to hear it.
Because it was something that we needed.
I agree.
And I think the lady was amazing. I forgot her name, but she was absolutely fantastic. Like, it was just so crazy how everything happened.
I'm going to try to look for it. And then when I do, I'll go ahead and post it on the video here. And then I will also tag her on our, on our Instagram.
Yeah. Cause it was genuinely like,
I liked it.
Yeah. After we did that, we were just so out of it that we left because we were like, we couldn't stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
It was so crazy. And we were like that for a week. Like, we would call it, we'll be like, hey bitch, this is happening. That's what she said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's been a wild ride.
And you know what's crazy? This past weekend or week or whatever, what you have dealt with, what I have dealt with, your sister had dealt with, that's basically healing.
Yeah. I know. And
I just thought about it right now.
Yes, like, it's crazy. And it's like, I don't know. Like, look,
Beck is ending this fucking year with a fucking bang.
It is. The year is ending with a bang. And it's so crazy because I don't know. Like, I have genuinely, from my heart, I hold no ill will towards anybody. Mm-hmm. I wish everybody that has come and gone, you know, from my life, from yours, like, I genuinely wish you nothing but the best in life. Yeah. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm happy with that.
I just want to start 2026 with no grudges.
Yeah.
No ill will. I just want to feel free. Like, I want to be the better version of myself that I know I can be.
I'm too old. I'm too old to just be bitter and angry and, like, vengeful. Like,
but we are still here for your confessions.
We are. We still want them.
But you're also going to see our healing journey.
Yes.
As well.
We are on one, and I'm excited to see what the new year brings for us and for our kids and our families. And I'm
trying to manifest a good year for 2026.
Yeah. And, you know, depending on how things go with this new journey and everything, you know, we'll keep you updated on the shenanigans.
Yes.
Because just because we're healing don't mean that we won't have tea.
Oh, we will, definitely.
Because the tea don't leave ever. So,
and then at the book fair, we decided to get each other little Christmas presents.
Yes. So y'all get to open them with us.
So we don't know what's in it. We really don't. So
because we had to turn around and
hold on,
we had to turn around and we made the lady pack like our stuff. So these are our new books that we got. We got book boxes for each other. And it was actually a really good deal, and the lady was great about it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is yours.
This is yours.
And let's open it.
Oh,
this
right.
Is cute.
It is.
I'm excited. Let's see.
I hear chickies coming up the stairs.
I do too.
Ooh.
Guys,
this is adorable. Look.
I got a pen that says, read more smut.
And the lady who did our boxes is from the best-selling author Jenna Hartley. So thank you, Jenna.
Thank you so much.
These are absolutely lovely. I have a pen that says, this is my emotional support Kindle.
Beautiful.
If y'all hear my kid screaming in the back, it's because she's home and doesn't know what boundaries are.
And we locked her out.
These are so cute. What does my little key thing say?
Bitch, I'm going straight to the books.
My little key thing says, just one more chapter. These are adorable.
Okay, so I got, from Jenna Hartley, her own books, I got Reputation.
Okay, I got Redemption.
So Reputation says, his fake fiance might save his reputation and ruin his heart.
My Redemption is, loving Jack Sean in secret almost cost me my relationship with my best friend, his younger sister. Losing him nearly broke me.
And then I got Temptation. It says she dated his son, but he's always wanted her for himself.
And then I have Irreplaceable. And it says, one impulsive, passionate week changed my life, and I can't stop thinking about it or him. The hot Italian with full lips, ink skin, a passionate man who made me feel incredible until I realized it was all a sham because he lied about his date, about everything. Now I'm not only pregnant with his child, but thrusted into the spotlight because my vacation fling, my baby daddy, is an international soccer superstar.
Shut the hell up.
He wants a second chance, but I'm concerned that he's as much of a player off the field as he is on it.
This one has to do with the soccer team, too.
So I'm like super excited for these books.
Is nice.
Thank you, Jenna.
I loved it. Well, I'm gonna read
them. Laura.
And you know what? We just told her the genre that we wanted, what we were into, and we had to turn our back, and she just did our boxes. So it was really, really good. All right. So the email.
Okay. So we're going to jump into the email. This one's a Christmas one. I know we have a Thanksgiving one, but we'll do that one for like the next episode because this one was kind of important. They really needed some advice.
Okay. So the topic is feelings valid. Okay. It says, hey girls, needed your opinion on this fucked up topic that's been bugging me since the week of Thanksgiving. I'm 19 years old and still haven't decided if I'm going to go to Christmas or not. So a bit of a backstory is this. The day I turned 18 years old, I moved away for a job I had lined up. A few months back, I moved back to my hometown after a little over a year of not seeing my family at all. Okay. Only phone calls with my mom and my aunt. When I got back, I reconnected with my family and some old friends. I was living with my mom again and staying 1 or 2 days a week at my aunt's farmhouse. My aunt has 4 kids she has half custody of. Okay. 3 boys, 17, 14, and 12, and 1 girl, which is 12. I really enjoy spending time with them all after such a long time not seeing them. I work a lot and spend most of my days off either at my aunt's or at my friend's. Me and the 17-year-old was super close growing up, and we reconnected very fast.
Okay.
We had become like best friends again, like when we were a bit younger. During this time, I also realized that the 14-year-old girl is a lot like me. Her, the 17-year-old, and I started hanging out a lot at my aunt's farm. It got to a point where she would see us. It got to a point where she would follow us around when we fed the animals or ride the 4-wheelers and dirt bikes.
The 12-year-old.
Mm-hmm, the girl. And I was fine with it because she was a cool little buddy to have around. I'm pretty sure she has some abandonment issues due to her parents running out on her. When she was just born, she was very clingy and literally wants to be around me 24/7. She is also the type of kid that is very cuddly. While we watch YouTube or something on my phone, she will lay her head on my shoulder. She will lay her feet across my lap while laying on the couch. She will try to sit on my lap, and I normally tell her to get down because it just feels weird. You know that kind of
enough.
You know that kind of stuff, but she does it with pretty much every adult she is around.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last Sunday, I was staying at my aunt's, and the 14-year-old and 12-year-old boys were gone to the real mother's house. It was just me, my aunt, the 17-year-old, the 12-year-old, and me. I got a call from my mother who tells me I need to leave because she thinks there's something inappropriate stuff going on between me and my cousin, the 12-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
I tell her there is nothing going on and how it is fucked up that my mother couldn't even think about something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I stay that night, but during the night, I can hear my mom on the phone with my aunt. They're talking about me, and my mom is telling her the same thing she told me. The next morning, my aunt is acting very weird every time I get near my 12-year-old cousin. She wouldn't let my cousin go anywhere on the farm with me or the 17-year-old. My 17-year-old cousin says he is going to drive to McDonald's and grab us all something to eat. All 3 of us were watching a movie before he said he was going to go to leave to get some food. So me and the 12-year-old were going to stay there and finish watching the movie with my aunt.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt starts screaming at me about how I need to go with him and I can't be alone with my 12-year-old cousin no more, telling me if I don't go with him, I can just go home. My 12-year-old cousin was sitting next to me during this and started tearing up. It made me feel horrible and feel like a piece of shit for spending time with my cousins. Well, since that day, I've been ignoring all my mother and aunt's phone calls, spending all my time at a friend's house, except for one day where I avoided going home for as long as I could. Just went home, didn't say anything, and went back and went straight to bed. I'm unbelievable hurt that my aunt and mother would think I could do something like this, but I'm not their brother, my cousin's father. I don't feel welcome in my mom's or aunt's home anymore. Now they are both confused, texting me things like, "What's wrong? You ain't been acting like yourself." They sent a text about what time Christmas was, and I sent one back saying, "IDK if I'm coming home yet." And now they are pissed at me for not wanting to go. The only thing that makes me want to go are my cousins. I don't want them to think I don't want to be around them anymore. But I can't bear to be in a room where my mom and my aunt make me feel like this. I feel deeply hurt by them thinking I could ever do something like that. It makes me feel a lot worse for them acting like they don't know what's wrong with me. So I just been ignoring them and avoiding going around them. I know it will hurt all four of my cousins' feelings. You're okay. You're okay. I know it hurts all of my cousins' feelings if I don't show up for Christmas because I am the only other family member they have beside my mom and my dad. They don't understand why I don't show up, and all they think is that I don't want to be around them.
That's wild.
I feel like I was super dyslexic on this email, and I apologize. But why would...
That's crazy because...
I'm gonna put it right here.
Like, he set boundaries, which is good.
And they're mad at him for it.
He set boundaries. And, you know, like... I feel like if you were doing something kind of shitty, then you wouldn't mind her sitting on your lap or like anything like that. But he's always been like,
no, don't do that. Yeah.
You know, Abel does that with the girls because Bella's always trying to sit on his lap and she doesn't think anything of it. You know, like she's a little girl. Like in her mind, it's not like,
oh, this is my uncle. All she thinks like, this is my feel. That's it.
That's it. You know, but Abel, he's like, sit here.
Yeah.
You know, like he's like, like we're not doing that because they're at that age now where they no longer need to be sitting on, you know, laps and shit. So the fact that you set those boundaries, kudos to you that you were trying to, you know, like it's one thing if they're little babies and stuff like that. Like they don't, you know, they can't grasp it, but without literally saying it, he's setting boundaries and he's trying to include her versus isolating her because they're all teenagers. Nobody wants a clingy little kid surrounding them. So I think that's really fucked up.
I think for like the mom and the aunt to feel like,
better yet, your mom in general. Like that's your mom.
For her to insinuate that you're doing something you're not supposed to, just because her brother did it, doesn't mean you're doing it.
Yeah. And I think that's really fucked up. Yeah.
So I feel like if you don't want to go to Christmas, you don't have to. I understand you want to go.
You can go and you can drop off gifts for the kids if that's what you want to do. But like your feelings are valid.
They really are.
Your emotions are valid. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure you feel betrayed by your mom because why the fuck would she even think that her son would do that? Like if she really thinks that, then she did a shitty job at raising you.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know. I don't know because this doesn't sound like one of those things where, you know, you were being gross and weird.
I feel like you were just including her around the farm with all your other cousins, her siblings.
Yes.
But when she started trying to, you know, like get on your lap, you were like, no.
Boundaries were put in place. Like it's okay. Like, you know, the girls when we're at your house or when they're over here, like they love on their tío all the time. Like, especially Bella. Like she'll come and she'll like lay her head or, you know, and she's not like a super cuddly person either, but she is with him. And, you know, even then he's like, okay.
There.
Yeah. Like he, you know, my husband's put boundaries because he's like, ain't no fucking body gonna sit there and say, I done did some shit. Because everybody's got a pedophile in their family over here and everybody... we're Mexican. We got them weird uncles.
The pedophile in your family was your uncle.
Yeah.
Which was their father.
Yeah. So that's
crazy.
That's crazy. And for them to even insinuate that and then try and gaslight
I feel like you should just
into being the problem.
you should just tell your mom and aunt, like, you know, there's only one pedophile in this family, and it's your brother.
Yeah.
And then mic drop, and then leave for Christmas.
Yeah, that's valid.
Because
you don't seem like a weirdo. Like, you genuinely seem like you care about these kids.
You're setting boundaries with your mother and your aunt, which is perfect. You should.
Yes.
You're setting boundaries with your cousins as well. So what's the problem? Is it because you're spending too much time with them?
Because I feel like if he didn't include the little girl,
it would have been a problem.
It would have been a problem too, because she's gonna feel isolated. She's gonna feel like, oh, like nobody wants to hang out with me.
But not like even, anything like that. But not even then.
He's being an older brother.
You're including her, but you're including her with her siblings.
Yeah,
it's not like you're by yourself with her though. Anyways,
yeah,
she's always with her siblings.
So that's like the crazy part, because like where's that thought process coming from?
I understand that, you know, their brother, okay, but that's him. What the fuck what?
Yeah.
I think they're being stupid, to be honest.
Yeah, and I personally, I wouldn't go. I understand the kids might be upset and they might, you know, think, but I think that's a conversation you need to have with the kids. Be like you don't need to tell them what's going on.
I mean, you can tell the oldest one, the soon to be 18-year-old, because
he's old enough.
Y'all pretty much the same in age, but like
the little ones,
them know, like, hey, you know, I'm not going to be able to make it for Christmas because so and so.
Yeah,
but if they have questions, they can ask your mom or your aunt.
Yeah, because I feel like
you can't go.
I feel like it's okay for you to give the kids an explanation. It doesn't have to be verbatim of what's happening. Just be like, hey, like there's some conflicts that are going on. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it to Christmas, but I don't want you to think that I don't want to be there for you, or I don't want nothing to do with you.
Well, like Rosie said, just drop off presents.
Anything like that. But here are your gifts. I did think about you. I do want to give you these. So, you know, Merry Christmas. These are from me. And then just, you know, keep your boundaries. And it sucks. And the kids are going to learn when they're older. And they're going to realize, like, you know, like they're the fucking problem.
But I feel like you, your mom, and your aunt do need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And talk it out. And if that's how they feel, you can't change their mind on it. And don't ever lower your standards or your boundaries to make anybody else happy.
Yeah. And you know, kudos to you to, like, imagine being accused of something like that.
And he's only 19.
I know. Like, you're barely an adult.
It's crazy to me.
And right before the holidays on that, and then they want to gaslight you and be like, oh, like, what's your problem with us? Like, bitch, like, you just said I was a pedophile.
Like, it literally happened around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And now they're acting like like they didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But you know what? Don't even go. Just talk to your cousins.
Give them their gifts. And explain to them that there's just some grown-up things that are happening. Unfortunately, y'all aren't, you know, the parents and you aren't seeing eye to eye, but you're going to resolve it, and, you know,
hopefully soon again.
And just leave it at that.
But I do recommend you and your mom and aunt talking.
Especially you and your mom, because, like, what the fuck is her problem? Saying that shit about you. Like, you're her fucking kid.
Yeah.
And there's no valid proof. There's nothing. Like, she's just assuming, like, the little girl never said anything. Or at least that we know of. And I feel like had the little girl said something, that's a completely different story.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you know, she's a child. Like, I feel like us as adults, we should believe the kids first and then figure everything out later.
Yeah.
You know, like, give them the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Over there, mommy.
Gorgeous.
And go put it in your room. Sorry, we have Ava. But it's just, like, there's no proof. Like, there's nothing that was said. Like, it's just an assumption because the brother was one. And that has nothing to do with you.
Well, hopefully you find this very
helpful.
Yeah.
Sorry it took us so long between all of us being sick, but
let us know what happens.
Yeah, tell us what happened. Like, give us an update. We want to hear back. I'm proud of you for setting boundaries. I'm proud of you for,
not many people set boundaries.
a lot of people don't. They just kind of go with it. And half the time they don't mean anything bad by it, but we're in a day and age where every little thing can be considered weird. Mm-hmm. So it's good to have boundaries with kids who, she's 12. So she's probably going through puberty and things like that. Like boundaries
but not even that for her to be like for your cousins to be put in a spot where they dealt with something like that by their dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's it. Hopefully you get to resolve this issue, spend the holidays with your cousins. But if you don't, let us know what happened.
Yeah. You know, you do need to have a conversation with them. You're an adult now. And if they want to accuse you of doing things like that, then those are things that need to be addressed, because you need to be able to speak your truth and, you know, your perspective on things. And you can't just have them sit there and be like, oh, well, you did this and you did that. And like, but why aren't you coming around? Like, no, that's not how that works. You don't get to accuse me of something drastic.
Yeah.
And then act like I'm the fucking problem and I'm acting weird. Like, no, like you're weird for assuming anything like that was happening. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, but I think that's it for this episode.
Yep.
Merry Christmas. Everybody enjoy it. If you have any family drama that happens,
oh yeah,
we want it.
If y'all have any Christmas Eve, Christmas Day drama, let us know. Send it to sisterhood.confessions1@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I think that's it. And TikTok. And make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Bye.